Hello everyone, a very happy new year to you all. Welcome to 2024 and welcome to the very first video from the Alt Vault after our big rebrand that we did on New Year's Eve. We are now on Facebook and Instagram if you want to go over there and follow us over there and keep up to date with everything that we've got coming this year. We've got loads coming, so stick around for all that. Apologies at the top of this video if I do sound a bit under the weather. I've just felt really rough over the festive period, but some new Bring Me the Horizon will make me feel better, and that's quite fortunate because they've just dropped a brand new song called Kool-Aid. Obviously, we've got all the news with Jordan Fish and everything else that's happened in the last few weeks. We'll talk about that after we've heard the song because I'm quite interested to know what the song sounds like. Obviously, Jordan will have still co-wrote this one, but I'm interested to know, what they're going to be like moving forward, and we'll talk about that all after the song. So this is Bring Me the Horizon with Kool-Aid. Oh, good start there. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's heavy. That's like really old. Like the groove on that verse. It's like really old school Bring Me the Horizon. And then this is the thing with Bring Me the Horizon, always those massive choruses. It's quite symphonic. Oh, listen to how low that guitar is. This is a band that's like playing with Ed Sheeran. Yeah, and then return to the big chorus. This is the thing with Bring Me the Horizon's music is, I don't want to say formulaic because I think there's like a negative connotation to that, but you know to expect the big choruses. Is this going to be even heavier? Is this going to be even heavier than the other one? I'm ready. Ooh. When was the last time Bring Me the Horizon was like... This is very like... really bringing in some elements of the... There's a guitar solo in a Bring Me the Horizon song again. There's a... Okay. Yeah. You should have known. And then that absolutely crushing riff again. La 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 la. La la. La 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 la. La la la. That's gonna get crowds singing. Oh, this song really has like everything. Or some shit like that. Just some shit like that. That's gonna get everyone singing at the end of the song. I was expecting it to like come back in, maybe like one final chorus or something. but that's just a nice little thing to have at the end and get everyone singing along. Right, let's go straight into it. There's a guitar solo in a Bring Me the Horizon song again, and fast, heavy riffs in verses. It feels like they've un-Jordanized themselves a little bit. I know, like, this has probably been written before he left, but it does feel like this could have easily been on, like, maybe not Pray for Plagues that early, but like maybe like just before Sempiternal, in like the few years leading up to that. Feels like kind of that era. One of the things I always say about Bring Me the Horizon is that they always find ways to make things sound fresh, and whether they pick elements from their back catalogue and combine it with new things, that's what they do best. And that chorus, you expect a big chorus from Bring Me the Horizon because it's Bring Me the Horizon, that's what they do best. But then you combine that with like that crushing riff in between the end of the first chorus and the second verse, and then it comes back later on, I think. When was the last time Bring Me the Horizon was that heavy? When was the last time you heard a part of a Bring Me the Horizon song that was that, like, deep? And I know, you know, you've got Dear Diary and songs like that probably are heavier overall, but when something, like, it just comes out of nowhere, and then you've got this I'm genuinely struggling. I'm trying in my head. Have they done that since before Sempiternal? Someone, if you can think of a song that I'm missing, maybe my mind's just drawing a blank with me not being well. If you can think, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm genuinely struggling to think of a time that they've been that heavy for about nearly 15 years. But then still combining that with a big chorus that everyone can sing along to, and that little bit at the end, a sing along bit and stuff. And we're not even talking about like the dropout and the build up and it wasn't even a breakdown. I was expecting a breakdown there. I was expecting like if you've got that crushing riff, I was expecting like maybe like a more extra version of that, like I don't know. I mean, I don't write the songs, you know what I mean? I'm not in the band, but it was still a great like twist to it to speed it up a little bit and to get some of those the synths and the electronic stuff in there. So this song really seems to have had everything, but in different ways to the way it's done before, like Dark Side and Lost and Amen and stuff like that. Like they all seem to take elements of Bring Me the Horizon and shift it in a more pop, not pop direction, but like a more conventional direction. And this one kind of does the opposite, where it takes the pop or the more mainstream aspects, like the big chorus and things, and it drags it down to this crushing riff and the heavy verses. It seems like more of the same, but in almost in a complete reversal. Parts that you'd expect to be brought up have actually been brought back to their classic roots, and they've managed to drag the more mainstream elements with that back to something that they were doing over a decade ago, which to me is just incredible that they're still managing to be original while still taking from their own catalogue and making it fresh. And then they've made it fresh in a fresh way, and for bands to be able to do that is just incredible. I don't know if I would say it's better than some of the other stuff that we've heard so far, but here's something. So is this, I mean, I haven't seen the track listing for next gen, but it's been pushed back now and pushed back again, and who knows when it's going to be officially out now. And with Jordan leaving as well, is this like most of the album already out then? So we've got Amen, Dark Side, this, Lost, Strangers, Die For You. Is that 6 songs? Are they all going to be on next gen? When you think of Survival Horror Part 1, Post-Human Part 1 Survival Horror, that was only 9 songs, and even then, like 2 of them were interludes. Have they been like crafty and because, I mean, we're not here to speculate on rumours, but the rumour is that Jordan, and obviously take this with a pinch of salt, Jordan was holding off on releasing the album because he wanted some higher cut from the revenue or something like that. But maybe this is like a workaround where they've kind of gone, well, we can't release the album, but we can release the songs on the album one at a time. But if that's the case, then what's left to be excited for on the album? If that makes sense. I mean, obviously, like the songs are great. If those 7 songs turn out to, if the 6 songs we've heard so far turn out to be all on the album, it'll it'll be a great sounding album, but you've got nothing to look forward to on album release day. Good music is good music, so in the future you'll be able to say, well, yeah, that was a really good EP, start to finish. But what did you think? Let us know in the comments down below, and let us know if you're going to see them on their upcoming tour with Bad Omens, Cassiette and Static Dress. Massive tour, people have been looking forward to this one for a long time. If their stage show at Download is anything to go by, which I think they're bringing with them on this tour, then it'll be one of the best shows of the year, hands down. We're going to the Liverpool show, so if you're going there, we'll see you there. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
This was going into some shit like that.